Minister, welcome to Curacao. Initial thoughts about the stadium and about the conditions here. What do you think?
Well, I've had a chat with the Barbadian athletes and they're quite happy. And, I'm here to give them all the support, that I think that they should have. They're well trained coming out of the BSAT championships, as you know. So I'm very happy to be here. The facilities look quite pristine, and of course, I want to congratulate Flo for coming on board. We need corporate sponsors to ensure that athletes feel confident that the competitions are well financed, and I think that that's a good example, certainly for others to follow. So far, very encouraging.
Absolutely. What's some of the feedback you've been getting from some of the youngsters? Because I know you've been interacting with them today.
Well, they're quite good. I mean, they feel quite confident. They are really, ready and ready to go. So, all they want now is the support, and knowing that the whole of Barbados is behind them. Of course, at this time of the year, Barbadians are glued to their television sets and anxious to see how our athletes perform. We have done very well over the years, as you know, and I'm looking for even a better performance this year.
Of course, and many people characterize the CARIFTA Games as probably the best junior athletics meet in the world, maybe outside of the World Junior Championships. You share that sentiment?
I do. I think it's really that highlight, and it really is something that our athletes look forward to. And it helps them to gauge their own performances coming out of the various competitions in Barbados. They want to be able to match their skill, their speed, their agility, against their counterparts across the Caribbean. It really helps to bring our region together. I think this is one of the unifying factors that really brings the Caribbean together as a region, and it's often something that I think is very, very, very needed in terms of ensuring that our Caribbean thinks as a Caribbean, and these games help in a very phenomenal way to do that.
From a personal perspective now, when you stand here on Easter Monday in the evening and you look back on these 3 days of competition, what would be the triumph that you would like to see?
I would like to see, first of all, our team do exceedingly well, bringing back to Barbados many gold medals. But more importantly, I would like to see our team members, do their best and surpass, hopefully, their various performances in Barbados. I think they'll feel good about that. And of course, I would like to see them aspire to even doing greater things. After these championships, of course, we look to groom our outstanding athletes and to continue to provide that support for them. And all I would really ask of them is to really do their best. And of course, doing that with the assistance of their coaches is really what we would want to look back at. And of course, after these championships, to look at preparing in a very profound way for the next Olympic Games, which, as you know, is in Tokyo, in Japan. And we are looking at a very long-term but a very aggressive program of supporting our athletes along the way. And this is really the start of that.
Absolutely. And just finally, we really must toast these youngsters here as inspirations for their peers back home.
Right, I think so. And I think that certainly the parents and their friends are going to be very, very, very enthused about watching them perform. And I believe on this Easter weekend, this is really what and where it's happening right here in Curacao.